Welcome everyone to New 26 Vigilante 8 this week. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This one's tricky. Why? Because it's about love and communication. Something that most people that this audience watching the show is too young to understand or comprehend for its intended audience. For those that do understand it, it's about the importance of communication in relationships. This is my number one rule in relationships. Communicate, communicate, communicate. And also, be clear on that communication. Straightforward and concise. It helps. Misunderstandings like the one in the breakup makeup plan. And whoever came up with the name of this episode should be shot. Nick Capone did the writing, which he did well here. Communication is key. Miscommunication in love is terrible. We have all, especially the older parts of us, have had miscommunication all over the place. We've heard one thing, we thought it was another. We've said one thing, we meant another. Or, at the worst, we don't remember the communicate at all. Communication in any relationship is key. It is one of the fundamental building blocks of how to make the romance thing work. And because of one, miscommunication, or rather two, Big Mac and Sugar Bell almost break up. But thankfully, Big Macintosh has his bros. His bros from Dungeons and Discords, that is. Spike and Discord. Now, I've said it before. Every episode that Discord is in, he steals every scene that he's in. But this is the first time since Discord's introduction that he steals those scenes. That he stays largely in the back and, dare I say it, is a hindrance to the plot. You see, Discord lives by the selfish, you don't need a lady motif. That women are the old ball and chain. He doesn't get why Big Mac is going through all the trouble he is on this Valentine's Day to make Sugar Bell happy. He sees Valentine's Day through the non-cloudy, almost cynical eyes of it's just a marketing holiday. Which technically it is. He's right. And he doesn't see the big deal of it. Spike's being a real wingman bra here. Being supportive, being helpful, and being awesome. Spike in this episode is most definitely a win. But the big win is Big Mac himself. For a character that for seasons on end has decided that less communication is good communication. He is communicating like heck in this episode. through his actions, through his reactions, and through doing something that most men don't do in relationships. Talking it out. You see, men in the audience, we could learn something from this episode. That talking to our lady friends is an actual good idea. It's beneficial. But also, we see all the ups and downs of relationships through the episode. Through the planning of special events, through the trying to keep it secret, through the somewhat miscommunication, and through the talking it out. It's funny. Big Mac and Sugar Belle are a naturally developed, well-earned, and a realistic relationship, even down to its issues, which makes Big Mac's, although through a miscommunication, heartbreak during the second half of it genuinely heartfelt, and you just wanted that a boy him through this entire section. More like Spike, unlike Discord. But Discord in subtle ways helps his bro out, but they're way too subtle. So subtle, they're unseen. It almost feels like there's a couple of scenes missing, which really hurts it. Plus, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are somehow part of the miscommunication too. And the one that I feel most bad for is Sweetie Belle. She was expecting to have an admirer of her own, only to get let down and disappointed. You see, this episode, in an ironic way, shows you the three different ways that Valentine's Day is expressed among most people. You have Discord's way, which makes it look like a horrible, horrible holiday that is the bane of existence, and single guys should love being single and not ball and chained. Big Mac is the one in a committed relationship, the one that's trying to make Valentine's Day special and jumping through hoops to make it the best day ever. While Sweetie Belle is the one still seeking love, seeking that somebody to hang out with, and is feeling rather lonely on this day, seeing all the couples play out and feeling bad about it. But thankfully, thanks to Apple Bloom and Scootaloo, she's got good friends to make it all fun and still a worthwhile day. But it's through miscommunication and the importance of it that the episode ironically stays phonetically together throughout. And is a fun romp. And shows Valentine's Day in multiple points of view. So in other words, for what this episode is, it's fun. It's enjoyable. And God knows if we've gone through relationships, as I have, it's relatable. And that's exactly what great slice of life My Little Pony episodes are. This is a great add-on to the Hearts and Hooves Day episodes that have already taken place in this series. Plus, it shows that the friendship made in Dungeons and Discord still sticks. Discord's inclusion may not be needed or severe, or even at times in this episode wanted, but it's nice to see our three favorite bros still doing things together. And every character sans Discord to some will be a winner here. That's why the episode with the weird title of the breakup makeup plan. I can't believe this. This is the 4th, 6th of the season. It's a 6, people. Watch this episode, especially on Valentine's Day. This is a Valentine's Day must watch because we've all been one of these 3 things. So, if you're old enough to understand the perils of romance, which side of this argument do you fall under? Are you a Sweetie Belle, a Big Mac, or a Discord? Leave it down in the comment section below. And make sure to follow the annotations to subscribe. Or to see last week's review for the non-complete clause episode. Or to follow the playlist if you need a season catch-up. Until next week, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace and love, hopefully, in your own Nirvana. Thanks for watching.